Mark. Mark, can you hear me?
Hey, I can hear
What's
you.
going on?
Oh, a brutal week. I just finished yesterday.
Oh, well, are you? How you feeling?
Good, good. No decision won't come down for a month or so, but we got to do post-hearing briefs and everything. But I feel pretty good.
Oh man, it's so good to see you, man. You look super strong.
Yeah. I don't know about that. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. You know, we announced that I told you to watch the hate. Well, actually, we didn't really we didn't do a hard email announcement yet. We just posted the challenge on the mission on all of our social. So
Okay.
that's pretty cool. Hi, Rebecca. Good to have you today. So yeah, you know, it's lots of we're getting engagement on that. People are producing content to help stand up for the human rights, the things that people need to be standing up for. So it's really, really great.
All right.
So,
very good.
We'll have an event with Warner Media this weekend, and the head of the Wash the Hate Foundation is going to be with us there as well. So,
all right, good, good.
So it's good, Rebecca. It's good to see you. Have you trained with us before?
No, it came. I was watching a TED talk, and then it was like, ba 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 Tai Chi, and I was like, oh, I know someone who does Tai Chi on Instagram, and so I just looked you up, and it happened to be tonight.
Awesome. Okay, great. Well, I'm super happy to have you. Hi, June.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Good to see everybody.
So just as a reminder, everybody, these are, we do Tai Chi to the people as part of what we're doing with Justice for Hire. And Justice for Hire is a series that we're producing with the crowd. Anyone can join it. And the whole point is creating heroes in your own life and doing heroic things. And one of the heroic things we do here is that this is a donation-based training. It's free to everybody, but if you want to donate, 100% donations go to the charity of the week, the noble cause of the week. And you can find that donate button, which links to whatever cause we're supporting that week on my website at the bottom at janstaichi.com. You scroll down to the bottom to donate now. With that said, also all these trainings are recorded so that people can benefit from them afterward, and we post them on YouTube. So you'll find, actually last night we just got up to date on all of our YouTube uploads. So we were like backlogged for a month or like 2 months. So there's, tons of new videos on there. That being said, let's get to some training. And if there's Rebecca, since this is your first time, do you have are there any injuries I should know about? Any challenges at all?
Nope.
Wonderful. Okay, great. So we'll go for it. We'll start some training. And have you ever trained Tai Chi before, Rebecca? Okay, great. Mastering Tai Chi himself. We have a wonderful Tai Chi practitioner who's just joined us. I'm very, very excited. Also a JFH hero, Tai Chi wonder. Good to have you, Ruben. All right. So we're going to start this out. I'm going to take this phone out of my pocket. All right, guys. So we are going to stand feet shoulder length apart and parallel. I want to give you the best view. We're in a new space now. So, okay. Feet shoulder length apart and parallel. The mouth will be closed with the tongue gently placed on the ceiling of the mouth. Very subtle, slight tension in the anus as well. Very, very subtle. The palms will be facing downward and will be about hip level, just under the hip. The arms are relaxed and rounded, so there's no flex to straighten the arm. You want to go with the natural curve, and when we do extensions, you'll be reaching through the curve rather than flexing the arm or any limb to straighten. So very rounded, fingers facing forward, same as the toes. So the fingers and toes facing the same direction, feet parallel, shoulder length apart. An imaginary string will lift you from the top of the head. I'm using my hair to illustrate. The sensation you want is a slight tuck in the chin and the increase, a very subtle increase in distance between your earlobe and the shoulder area, neck, etc. A slight little lift. In yoga, you might have heard of it as a neck lock. Very gentle lift. From that imaginary string lifting you from the top of the head, you'll have a sensation of relaxation cascade down the body as if you're dangling from that string. Relaxation washes down the vertebrae, softening the muscle, allowing you to lengthen the spine. And it goes all the way down to the tailbone, so the tailbone just falls straight down. Almost as if there's a light weight on the tailbone, so it just points straight down. When you get that gentle drop in the tailbone, you'll notice that the hips align in a particular way. Notice that sensation and imagine it as if it's a bowl of water filled to the brim. You don't want to spill water either direction. Keep it balanced. So feel the hip balanced here. Maintain that position as if you're holding a bowl of water. The relaxation continues down the leg and softens the knee. And the knees round slightly. So there's a slight bend, very, very subtle. And the weight will be on the center of each heel. As if you have a nail going through the heels into the ground, or an anchor. The weight will be distributed mostly on the inside of the legs rather than the outside. So as you soften the knees, feel the weight wash down the inside of the legs to help give you that pyramid-like foundation. This posture is called Gilded Pillar. And it's where we take an inventory, a checklist of the body, just seeking any unnecessary tension and releasing it. You only want to use the amount of tension necessary to hold any particular posture. The mouth is closed with the tongue on the ceiling of the mouth, and we're going to give this sensation of breathing a color, drawing it down into the belly, about 3 finger lengths below the belly button, also called the lower dantian, or the second chakra in yoga. You're going to inhale into that area, 3 finger lengths or 2 inches below the belly button. And give that sensation of breathing in color. See the color gather, whatever color intuitively comes to you. And as you exhale, push the color out, up, trace the air going up, and then split the visualization at the shoulders. It goes down the arms, down to the palms and fingertips. Inhaling into the belly, and exhaling down the arms to the palms and fingertips about 1 inch or 2 beyond the palm. Push the color visualization. This color is a vehicle for the attention, among other things. The more you grasp the attention, the more intent you can give the attention, which changes the quality of the attention and the results that manifest in physical reality. Like throwing a baseball, throwing it straight, or putting a curve on it. All done with the attention to detail and the intent. Inhale and draw the color into the belly. Exhale, wash it down. Let's play with the attention a little bit more. Put the attention on the tip of the nose for a moment. Feel the circulation in the tip of the nose. Feel your pulse in the tip of the nose. Move the attention to the right middle finger. Feel the circulation. And feel the pulse. Move the attention to the left middle finger. Feel the circulation. And get more specific and feel the pulse. Expand the awareness to both middle fingers. Feel the circulation in each simultaneously as if they're one piece. Feel the pulse in each. Bring the attention, the awareness back to your center line, specifically the lower dantian. Inhaling in to the color gather. Exhale, wash it down the arms, the palms, the fingertips, and let the hands float down. Inhale, lifting the wrists, drawing up. Exhale, wash the color of the palms and fingertips. Inhale, drawing in, moving back so you can see. Interlace the fingers above your head and exhale, soften the knees as you go downward and notice that the weight shifts forward onto the balls of the feet. Inhale and stretch up onto the toes, palms facing the ceiling, stretching out the shoulder and the hip and exhaling that. Inhale, breath into the belly. Exhale, wash the colors of the palms and fingertips. Inhale, lifting up. Interlace the fingers, exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. There we go, great. Breathing formula 2, inhaling up. Even deeper inhalation. Interlace the fingers, exhaling down. Weight falls onto the balls of the feet, inhaling up. Onto your toes. Weight stays on the inside of the legs, it stabilizes the ankles. Stretching up and exhaling down. The weight shifts back to the heels as you settle into the posture. Again, inhaling up. This is a 2-stage inhalation. Even deeper, intensify the breathing. Interlace, exhaling down. Weight falling forward. Inhaling up onto the toes, stretching out of the hips. Exhaling down. Breathing formula 3, inhaling up, draw the color into the belly, and exhale through palms and fingertips. Inhale, drawing up. Even deeper inhalation, stage 2. Even deeper inhalation, stage 3, stretching up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhale, wash the color out. And the arms are about 45 degrees out from the hip rather than completely straight. Align with the shoulders. The upper back is rounded. The shoulder blades disappear into the upper back here rather than, you'll notice here, just to take a moment for this posture. They disappear into the upper back. This is called closing the vowel. So the circulation shoots to the palms and fingertips faster. Every style of Tai Chi has this. One does it a little bit differently. Inhale, draw the breath in. Interlace the fingers. Even deeper. Inhalation, stage 2. Even deeper, stage 3. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Even deeper this time. Even deeper. Even deeper. One big breath. 4 stages. Exhaling down. This breathing formula is to expand your lung capacity, so it should be done at your pace rather than mine. Everyone's capacity is different. You want to go right to the edge, and the inhalation is just as long as the exhalation. We'll do it again. Inhaling up. Even deeper. Even deeper. Every time you move, you intensify the breath, as if you're opening up a faucet, wider and wider, and it pours into the belly, the color of the breath. Exhalation just as long as the inhalation. One more time in silence. As you come down, shift the weight and widen the stance. Oh, pop up. It's adjusting my view. There we go. Widen the stance, hollow fists rested right on the hips. Your feet will be shoulder length and a half apart. And you'll be seated in this half horse stance with your tailbone dropped down, imaginary string lifting from the top of the head. Your hands will be in these hollow fist positions, almost like you're meditating, rested right on the hips. The position stays because of the mind holding the posture. It's as if the hands lock here. It's a very, very gentle, but absolutely intentional lock. Once you find the position, you're going to release any tension between the wrists and the shoulder. So if you find yourself having pulled the arms back and have a little tension in the shoulder, all you do is soften the elbows to release that tension. You're going to inhale and draw the color into the belly. See it gather. When you exhale, the pelvis will rotate on the femur. Exhaling so the spine stays straight, the weight stays on the heels, the knees stay bent as you go forward. Inhale, the breath pulls you to the side and up, eyes on the belly button. Exhaling down. Inhaling, the breath pulls you to the side and up, eyes on the belly button. Exhaling down. As you inhale, the breath should feel like a rope as you're climbing. When you exhale, you release it. Again, just to illustrate, breath should feel like you're climbing a rope. And then release. Reverse it 4 times. Drop the hand down, float down. Inhale, breath lifts the wrist, and wrists lift the body. Exhale, wash the colors of the palms and fingertips. Inhale, draw the wrists back, just the wrists, and exhale, the hands float down as you start to straighten the knees. Your feet are still shoulder length and a half apart. The hands float down. Inhale, just lift the wrists again. The elbows are very relaxed, pointed down as if gravity is pulling them downward. And exhale, wash the color through the palms and fingertips. The shoulder blades, if you notice, will start disappearing into the back as if the arms are extending outward, but not a lock of the arms. Inhale, draw just the wrists back, and notice the shoulder blades return to their normal position. And exhale, the hands float down. As the fingers float down, it's as if they're softening the back. The muscles from the back all the way down behind the legs, down to the calves, the ankles, and the heels. Everything softens. Inhaling up. Exhale out. Inhale, draw the wrists in. And exhale, bring the relaxation down the back, upper back, middle back, lower back. All the way down the legs, calves, ankles, heels. Inhaling up. Exhale, wash the color of the palms and fingertips. Inhale, gather hollow fists, again rested, this time facing palm to the ceiling. Exhale, pelvis rotates in the femur, and you're going to bend the legs, bending downward into golden tortoise. I'm going to adjust the camera so you can get an even better view. Eyes are looking straight down, elbows almost directly in front of the eyes, chest parallel to the ground. Straight line from the top of the head to the tailbone. The tailbone reaches to the wall behind you, top of the head to the wall in front of you. Back should feel flat like a table, the weight on the heels. Inhale into the belly, see the color gather. Exhale, push it down the legs into the ground. Inhale into the belly, color gathers, and exhale, wash that color through the lungs, visualize it as if it's strengthening the lungs. Inhale to the belly, and exhale, wash the color down the arms, through the palms and fingertips. Inhale, draw the color into the belly. And exhale, push the color wherever you want to gain strength. Inhale, open the hand, the palms facing the ceiling. Exhale, reach the hands through the legs, crossing the arms through the legs and uncrossing them, reaching straight behind you, through the legs. You're still bent over, eyes looking down. Lift the collarbone to reestablish the back being flat like a table, if you need to, if the spine bent at all. Inhale to the belly, color gathers. Exhale down the legs. Inhale to the belly. Exhale, wash the lungs. Into the belly. Exhale down the arms to the palms and fingertips. Inhale to the belly. And exhale wherever you want to gain strength. And let the hands float down gently. Inhale, breath lifts the wrists. Wrists lift the body. Adjusting here. Inhale, draw the wrists back. Exhale, shift the weight to one side. And inhale, draw the breath up the leg. Even if you lift the leg just a centimeter above the ground, that's fine. Or if you have it higher up. And exhale, kick the breath through the toes. Let the muscle around the bone relax and feel like jello. So the blood cascades down too, all at the same time with the visualization. Breath, blood, and visualization, all in the same direction. It's called flash relaxation. Shift to the other side. Exhaling down. Inhale, draw the breath up the legs if you're reeling in a fishing line. And exhale, kick the breath through the toes. The visualization. Softening the muscles around the bones. You feel like jello. The blood cascades down. Shift down. Do it again, inhaling out. This is the first exercise. Exhale out. Inhale in. Of the 12 yin set of Neigong. Neigong is 1/3 of the Tai Chi system. It's considered the ammunition to develop the internal strength, to do Tai Chi form and Tai Chi push hands, which are 2-person drills. The form is the choreography. Exhale, hands float down, softening the back again. We'll see if we can get through the entire 12 set today. Inhale, draw the wrist in. These exercises were considered inner circle teachings. Therefore, I think it's super important to distribute them so there are no secrets in the martial arts. Inhale, draw the color in. Hollow fists facing the ceiling. And exhale, pelvis rotates on the femur. Notice that the back remains straight as you go down. Pelvis rotating on the femur. Again, this is called golden tortoise. Back should be flat like a table when you get to your final posture. Eyes looking straight down. Chest parallel to the ground. Elbows in front of the eyes. Straight line from the top of the head to the tailbone. Inhaling into the belly, see the color gather. And exhale, wash that color through the entire body like a radar. Inhaling into the belly. And exhale through the entire body, gaining strength. Again into the belly. Wash the color of the entire body. One more breath. Inhale, open the hand. And exhale, reaching through the legs, crossing your arms and uncrossing them, reaching directly through your legs, palms still facing the ceiling. If your back is bent at all, lift the collarbone to keep the back flat like a table. And 4 breaths into the belly, wash the entire body. Inhaling deep. When you exhale, it should feel like a radar, like you're scanning the entire body, looking for tension or dark patches that you might see with the mind's eye inside the body, in the muscles, in the bones, in the cells, in the organs. Inhale, draw the color in. When you exhale, wash the color, push it into those areas where they permeate and penetrate. Any of the tension, soften it, or any of the dark patches that restore color and circulation and warmth to those areas that might be cold. One more breath, scan the body. Let the hands float down. Inhale, the breath lifts the wrist lift the body. And stay seated as you come up in the horse stance. Exhale, push the color to the palms of the fingertips. This is the second exercise in the 12 yin set, embracing the 1. Tailbone is down. Middle finger is high as the shoulder. Elbows relaxed, facing straight down, inhaling into the belly. Exhale, wash the color through the hands. Inhaling into the belly. 45 degrees. Let's see here. Imaginary string still lifting from the top of the head. The whole body should still feel like it's dangling. Three more breaths. Normally you would hold this posture for about 2 minutes or so in this sequence. And turn the palms to the ceiling. The elbows still remain out, so there's space between the elbow and the rib. Middle finger is as high as the shoulder of each hand. Palms to the ceiling. This time, as you breathe, we'll roll the breath up the body on one side, down the other side. For my breathing style, I inhale up the front, from the toes to the top of the head, and exhale down the back, head to the heels. If you've learned the other way in your Tai Chi training, up the back and down the front, that's totally fine. Continue doing that and don't change it for this exercise. But here we'll do inhaling up the front. If this is new to you, and exhaling down. Roll the attention up the front of the body from the toes to the top of the head, like a tidal wave. And exhale, roll from the top of the head to the heels like a waterfall. The tongue on the ceiling of the mouth and the slight tension in the anus are very important here. This is big orbit breathing, and those 2 points are like the positive and negative sides of the battery in traditional Chinese medicine. Connecting the conception vessel to the governing vessel, all the energy that runs up and down the front of the body, to all the energy that runs up and down the back, the nervous system, etc. The big orbit, breathing along the lines of that orbit. 3 more breaths up the front, down the back. And stay seated. If it burns the legs, sit a little lower. Inhale, draw just the wrists back. Exhale, the hands float down to the small of the back. Create a diamond shape right at the small of the back. Hold the breath and swallow the saliva twice. And then exhale, push the wrists like a massage down the lower back. Split the hands. Inhale, bringing the right hand up first to the solar plexus. The lower left hand stays right underneath the belly button. Hold the breath, swallow saliva twice again. Let a second swallow follow the swallow all the way down and visualize it hitting the lower dantian. At that moment when it reaches there, inhale, draw the breath up. The left hand comes over the right. And exhale, both hands pressing downward. You can stand on the inhalation here to give the legs some rest. Inhaling up, right hand over left. Left comes over the right to the collarbone. Both hands are now facing down, and you exhale, compress, and flatten. Inhale, draw the color into the belly, both palms up, right hand over left. Left comes over the right, the hands turn downward. And exhale, compress that color in the belly as you exhale. And then flatten it out, make room for more. This is an energy storage exercise. The visualization is very important, and the faith that every time you take a breath and exhale, you're actually getting stronger. And you're storing the energy, the breath, through the color visualization in the belly. So every time you inhale, seeing the color gather in the lower dantian, and when you exhale, it gets brighter and more intense, more dense. The color of the belly should gain density every time you take a breath. A teacher had once described this to myself and my father as if you're filling up a big bag of rice when you inhale, and exhale, flattening it and stacking it on the last bag to make room for the next one. This is called Jade Rabbit Watches the Moon. Inhaling up. Even deeper, 2-stage inhalation. Exhaling down, 1. Exhale even deeper, 2. 2-stage exhalation. Inhaling in, 1. Gathering in the belly. 2, loading. Exhale. Compress it, and then flatten. Exhaling again. When you inhale, the breath pulls in through the fingertips and goes into the belly, like a hose traveling down the arm into the lower dantian. Exhaling down. When you exhale, sink and sit to your posture. Maintain it until you inhale again. Three more. You can stay seated after a while as well. I normally will do 5 moving up and down, 5 seated. Inhaling up. Hands coming up, lifting just the wrists. And this is white crane spreads its talons. Inhaling up. You're going to grab the air very gently with a crane fist. Crane fist can be all fingers touching or just a couple this either side. And you're going to pull the air to the side, exhaling out. Inhale, pulling the air. Very gentle. And you're going to massage the temples. The hands will float down to the collarbone. Exhale, pushing forward, in and out. When you inhale, you can stand up, massaging your temples. The hands float down to the solar plexus, but the color's in the lower dantian. Exhale, push the color through the back, down the arms, to the palms and fingertips. Special attention on the middle finger of each hand. And gentle grab. Side. Inhale. As you inhale, notice that the elbows stay very relaxed and downward. So there's no unnecessary tension in the shoulders that would keep the arms out. Inhale, massage the temples. Hands float down. Exhale, push forward, in and up. Very gentle grab. When you inhale, you should feel as if you're pulling an elastic band or taffy. And when you exhale, as if you're pushing something very heavy, but no tension in the arms. All the weight is in the mind. Unlike a dynamic tension exercise where you feel, this is very relaxed. Very, very relaxed. All the tension, all the weight's in the mind. Same here. The breath is on the fingers and the wrists, the color drawing in. And these visualizations and concepts, they layer on top of each other. So when you're doing these exercises, you might focus for a period of time, which could be days or months or years, on one particular idea, such as the color visualization, drawing that color into the belly. As you inhale, exhale, pushing it out about an inch or two beyond the palms and fingertips. The Tai Chi is actually multiple layers of visual infrastructure. So you work on one layer. Once you get strong in that one layer, it should happen automatically so that you can work on another one. Just like when you're riding a bike or learning how to drive, many functions become automatic. So work on the color visualization or work on the concept of weight. And those two will layer on top of each other along with other ideas that we'll work on. Two more. You can stay seated after a while as well. Work the legs. Inhale, draw the wrists in. Exhale, hands float down. Inhale, right hand over the left, crossing the wrist. Inhale even deeper. Fingers energize. Energize, wake up. Inhale even deeper. Fingers pulling apart. These are two crane fists pulling out to the side as if you're pulling taffy. Eye on the middle finger of the right hand. Even deeper, the hands will open up like claws. This is clever cat catches the mouse. You can stand up. The hands will end up 45 degrees facing each other. As you exhale, they'll float down, pulling down, and you'll sink your stance again. Let me adjust this camera. Inhale, breath lifts the wrists. Even deeper, energize the fingertips. Even deeper, pulling apart. Even deeper. Fingers show them like claws. They should feel like you're running your fingers through a waterfall. That's how the circulation should feel. Exhale, dropping the hips like you're pulling a giant lever down. You need all the body weight to pull it. Inhale, lift the wrists, even deeper. Stage 2 inhalation. Inhale even deeper, stage 3. Even deeper, stage 4. Every stage of the single breath has an intention. So one breath can have multiple actions. Inhale, breath lifts the wrists, energize the fingertips, pulling apart. Even deeper, energize, show the claws. And drop down as you exhale. Exhalation is just as long as the inhalation. Keep going. Inhale, wrists, energize fingers, pulling apart. Show the claws. Hands above head. Exhale, drop down. Eventually, you can just stay seated, but the drop still happens. The concept of the drop, the weight dropping from the hips, like an elevator cable being cut, falling downward, still happens here. Inhaling up. 2 more times. Even deeper. Even deeper. One more. And we'll go into snapping the whip left and right. Your hand, one left hand on the belly button, lower down hand, right hand on the heart. Exhale, breath pushes through the wrists. When you push outward, the wrists will be in alignment with the shoulder. I'll get a little lower here. The palm will be facing the heart. Inhale, draw the breath in, the hands switch. Color gathering in the belly. Hand on heart, hand on belly. Exhale, breath pushes through the wrists, but the eye stays on the middle finger of the extending hand. You're pushing the color visualization through the wrist, but the eye is on the middle finger. And when you inhale, it's a very gentle roll of the wrist, compression downward, drawing the color up the arm into the belly. And you can stand as you inhale. Exhale, dropping down. Coming a little closer. Just the camera. Hand and arm. Exhaling out. Inhale, draw in. Exhaling out. Inhale, draw the color into the belly. From the fingertip into the belly. Exhale, push from the belly through the arm, through the wrist, eye, and the middle finger, but the attention on the wrist. Inhale, draw in. All these very, very little splits of attention have massive implications. So breathing through somewhere where you're not looking. Your eyes looking right to the middle finger, but the attention splits to the wrist. Inhale, draw in. Exhale, yeah. And the hand can wave either way, whether inside to out or outside to in. Inhale, drawing in. You can do both. more. And actually, from here, we'll stay out. Inhale, turn over. And you can stand if you'd like for a moment. This is giant bear, pushes it away. Notice that the hand is folded over, nose, elbow, wall. From the side, my nose, elbow, and the wall. One straight line. The other hand, the bottom hand, should almost look like a fireball, or you're holding a ball in your hands. You're going to exhale, massage with the ridge hand. The ridge hand, part of the outside of the thumb, will massage your solar plexus. Exhale, uncoil, pushing the breath, pushing one palm out. The bottom hand will be as high as the hip, and will be in front of the hip. You can see here. Bottom hand in front, the other hand is in front of the heart. Inhale, stand up, turning the waist, the spine should be completely straight, just twisted, nose, elbow, wall, coiled up, exhale, uncoil, massage the solar plexus. The bottom hand, switch blades out to block the lower gate. Middle hand pushes out. Inhale, drawing in. Exhale. From the side. Inhale, drawing in. Exhale. Inhale, drawing in. Exhale. 45 degrees. You can inhale and stand up. But the spine should always feel like a pillar. More specifically, the center line awareness. This imaginary string that lifts you from the top of the head. Also sometimes referred to as the silver cord. In other modalities, this concept tying you to heaven should be felt all the way through the body. So when the body twists, the posture remains the same in terms of straight posture. The whole body should feel like vines wrapped around a pillar, and that pillar is the awareness. So when you do this exercise, rather than any bending on either side, you want to make sure that the body twists around that center line awareness. Inhale, drawing in. And everything here is motivated by the breath, and the breath is activating the engine, the core, more so than anything else. There's minimal movement on the arms. Most of the movement's happening from the belly and the waist, which includes leaving behind your hip. If you turn the hip here, it's going to pull your knee, which is fine for other movements, but here we're Neigong is like weightlifting for intention, and there's a lot of isolation involved. So we're isolating the power that the waist can generate and making it more flexible while also massaging the organs. The movement itself massages the organs, then we can add a little bit more with the hand. Feel the hip turn, just put that much more emphasis on leaving it behind, and you'll feel the difference in your kneecaps. The weight stays on the center of each heel, even as you go up and down the pump. Two more. Inhale deep. One more. We're going to inhale, draw in. Since we have 10 minutes left, we're going to add some other exercises. Let's do 2 uplifting heavens. Big breath up, stretching out. Inhaling up, big breath. Exhaling down. We're going to do a song gong exercise, which actually has no coordinated breath movement. It's all about the softness. So here, it's going to be like presenting the heart. I'll actually adjust down. You can do this in your horse stance. Very gentle, rolling in. You really want to make the joints feel like butter. And at this point in my training, the most valuable thing that I find about this, aside from the relaxation, is the intention of reaching through one finger on each arm, that the fingers are pulled to their destination, that very subtle power. So wherever the fingers point, that's where they're going. You'll stay seated in this exercise, and each one has 2 parts, and we'll do 3 of them. See if we can get through all 3. This one is you presenting your heart. Opening both hands. And then as the fingers point inward, the direction pulls them inward. Opening the palm outward. From the side. And now we're going to reverse it, like you're washing the face. Washing the face. And when you slide the hands forward, it's as if you're sliding papers on a desk. Wash the face. The fingers, you're sliding papers on a desk. As you do these exercises, you want to have absolute minimal tension, even in the elbows. Notice at the end of the exercise, the elbows are completely down. Everything is being led and following the fingertips, especially the index and middle fingers of each hand. Some might say only the index finger of each hand. Draw in. Exhale it down. 2 uplifting heavens again. Feet 2 fists apart, parallel, hands together. We're going to inhale, lift the wrists. Fingers reach to the back wall. Chest reaches to the ceiling. Hips reach forward. Weight goes on your toes. Exhale, butt back, fingers forward. Soften the knees. Inhaling up. Breath lifts the wrists, wrists lift the body. Fingers reach to the back wall. Chest to the ceiling. Hips forward, weight on the toes. Exhale, pushing the breath through the fingertips like you're painting with the visualization of the energy. Creating an arch. Soften the knees. Inhale, lift the wrists. 2 more. Fingers to the back wall. Chest to the ceiling. Hips forward. Weight on the toes. Exhale, butt back, fingers forward. Soften the knees. Inhale up the wrist. Fingers back, chest up, hips forward, weight on the toes. Weight shifts to the heels as you go down. And soften the knees. Inhaling up and scoop like you're scooping white light into the belly. Pick up one leg, sit on the back leg. The other leg should have next to no weight on it. And you're going to exhale, wash the light down the leg. Inhale, scooping up. Switch legs. White line to the belly. Exhale, wash the light down the leg. Inhale, scooping up. 45 degrees. Weight on one leg, other leg out. Exhale, wash the light down the leg. Inhaling up. Switch legs, 45 degrees. Exhale, wash the light down the leg. Inhaling up, switch legs 90 degrees now. Exhale, wash down the leg. Inhaling up, switch legs. Exhale, washing down. Inhaling up, going to the toes. Exhale, wash the light down both legs. Inhale, scooping up. Turn to your left side onto your toes. Exhale, wash down. Inhale, scooping the white light up with the breath. Gathering in the belly, turn to the other side. Exhale, wash the light down the leg. Inhale, scooping the light up. Bring it behind to the kidneys, and exhale, washing behind you, down the leg. And chop up the legs. The chest, up the inside of the arm. Turn it down the outside, hard part. Other side, up the soft inside. Turn it down the hard outside. Over the shoulders. Up and down the back. Inhaling up. Very soft breath. Just lift the fingertips. Exhale, the fingers float down. Inhaling up. 2 more breaths. Massage the hands together. Tap around pectoral major. Into the pressure points, massage. Even deeper into the lymph nodes. Floating rib up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 fingers on the sternum, up and down. For the immune system. U shape on either side of the collarbone. Open the palm. With this part of the palm, almost as if you're moving the muscles around the trachea to the side. As you look up, relax all the way down through the reproductive organs, really just release any tension and massage up. Collarbone to chin. Counterpoint on the back of the neck. You're getting sand off the back of the neck, moving the muscle near the neck, the vertebrae. Very strong pressure. Hook under the chin for the hormones and squeeze. Hook and then thumb, squeeze. Earlobes, massaging circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Index and middle finger up the front, over, behind the ear, under very strong pressure for the immune system. Up on the face to the side, release. Up on the face to the side, release. Up on the face to the side, release. Up, side, release. Raking the scalp, fingers, front to back, back to front, again, front to back. back to front, massage, front to back, back to front, tap, slapping, front to back, front, very gentle hollow fists, banging, very gentle banging, front to back, back to front, 4 fingers to the top of the forehead and massage, 1, 2, 3, reverse it, grab the scalp and knead it like though, 1, 2, another patch, 1, 2, 3, 4. Another patch, 1, 2, another patch, 1, 2, and reverse it, 1, 2, again, 1, 2, again, 2, 3, again, 1, 2, temples, 1, 2, 3, 4, and reverse it, 2, 3, 4, under the eyes, 1, 2, and reverse it, 1, 2, nails, thumbs in the groove between the eyeball and the bone and tap around the eye. Second circle bigger. Third circle biggest. Middle finger on the eyebrows. 1, 2. Bridge of the nose. 1, 2, 3. Side. 2, 3. Just under the next to the nostrils. 1, 2, 3. To the heart, right in the center, where the lip and nose meet. 1, 2, 3. Switch. 1, 2. Top and bottom, above teeth and below the teeth. 1, 2, 3. Switch. 1. On the sides, above the teeth. Let the fingers fall into the natural grooves where the pressure points are. Once you find them, massage. Find the shivers for your core. And then on the bottom, same thing. Find the grooves. 1, 2, 3. Tongue. And go ahead. Flick the fingers. Thumbs. Press and hold the thumb in the center of the palm. And then drill. 1, 2, 3. Tap around. 1. Second circle bigger. 2. Third circle bigger. 3. Top and bottom. Sides. Top and bottom of the finger. And sides. Top and bottom. And sides. Top and bottom, let the massaging fingers fall into the grooves of the receiving finger where the pressure points are. Top and bottom and sides. Other side, press and hold. And then drill 1, 2, 3, and tap 1, 2, 3. Top and bottom and sides. Top and bottom. Top and bottom, sides. And 1, 2, 3, and then grab 1, 2, 3. Close the eyes, inhale white light into the belly. Exhale, spread through the whole body. Inhale, roll white light up from the toes to the head. Exhale, roll it down from the head to the heels. White light. Inhale up the left side, foot to head, white light. Exhale, roll it down the right side, head to foot, white light. Inhale, white light into the belly. Exhale, push it to the top of the head like a fountain. Surround the body, making a big bubble. 1 more breath into the belly. Exhale, push it down the legs, into the ground, let it come back up and around like a fountain in reverse, making a bigger bubble around you. Just sit in this bubble of white light for a moment. You have gratitude for the body, your people around you, the space you're in. Thank you guys so much. Oh, I don't know what just happened.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Thanks, Jan. That was great.
If you guys
I'll call you tomorrow.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, let's definitely get catch up tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
See you soon.
Thank
Anyone who's watching on YouTube, of course, this is always a donation-based class. It's free, but if you'd like to donate, it's all for a charity of the week. And this week is No Kid Hungry. And you can find the donate button on janstaichi.com right at the bottom where it says donate. It'll take you right to their site. Thank you, everybody. I'm just gonna press stop on this and